Hello. Hi everybody, welcome in. How y'all doing today? You know the drill. Let me find myself. Takes a few secs. Or more. Yes, okay. I found it. Here we go. Okay. Give me a shout out when you find me. I'm going to go ahead and start. Hello, my name is Jessie Terrian. I'm an independent demonstrator with the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room, we do all things paper craft. Welcome in. Give me a shout out when you get here. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Hi, Pam. I am still fighting the crud, but I think I'm finally turning a corner. I know I keep saying that, but I thought I turned the corner and apparently I had fallen off the cliff. Does that ever happen to you? But now it's like, I see improvement. That's what I'm saying. So, I took it easy on myself. I realized I hadn't done the Folio live that I had planned to do because my video didn't work out. So I figured we would just work on the Folio today, quick, easy, you know, and move on with our lives. So, hi Terry, how you doing? Thank you. I am trying to feel better. Hi Mom. I don't know. It's like it was allergies that turned into sinus crud that went into my throat. You know, every once in a great blue moon, I will get this. And when I do, it takes me forever to fight it. I should just go get antibiotics, but I don't want to. So here we are. Okay, so let me show you. So one of these packs full of goodies. I told you that I would make a video on how to do this fold, and I did film that, but the video was sideways. I could never get it to flip, and I'm pretty good at like iMovie and stuff like that, but whatever happened with the file got corrupted. I don't know. It was not my friend, let me tell you. So hi Sandy, welcome in. Hi Cheryl. I said that I would just pop on at some point and do a live, then I got sick and it just never happened. And I decided today was the day we were just gonna knock this out. It's super simple. Once you see it, if you haven't received this, you're gonna go, oh, super easy. But I had some of this turtly awesome paper that was left over from my sample packs. And I was like, you know what? I have a few pieces left. Let's make a folio out of it so I can show you what to do. I don't have all the sheets to show you in this set. You can certainly go online, look up Turtly Cute 12 by 12 Designer Series paper and see all the pretty prints. But basically, the information is, it's got two cut apart pages. You get two of each type of thing. And then on the back is just pattern, and that's basically the way the paper goes. So one side will be turtles doing different cute things, and then the other side will be a pattern. Okay? So there is that. But I'm going to flip down. I'll explain more as we go. Hopefully I am not frozen. I look frozen. No, I'm not frozen. Okay, good. It would not surprise me being frozen, let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to flip down. If you get seasick, close your eyes. Okay. Do a little bit of a wiggle. You can look now. Ooh, we're zoomed out today, guys. that's as good as we're going to get it. It'll be fine. It's a big thing, so you want to see all the things. Don't mind the mess. All right, so like I said, this is what you got if you did the Besties Bingo. Now here's the one I did on the video that nobody's ever going to get to see. So I'll show you this. I did it with DSP. I made the belly band, and cute, for cute. These are really nice for like Happy Mail. You can put a bunch of goodies in there, but you could make this, modify the measurements and make this card size, you know, an A2 card size, or maybe a little bit bigger. You could totally do that and then put pictures and things in it and make it a card. You could also trim it down to any size and make a little tiny one, right? This would be cute. Think about, hear me out. You could put a gift card in there. Now, the rule when designing these, if you're going to do your own measurements, is that you want to do a tri-panel, meaning 3, right? So if you, let's say, wanted to make this a gift card holder, your gift card is going to be about 2 1/4 inches wide, meaning you're going to times that by 3, and that's going to give you the width of your DSP, what you need to be able to make it. So you would make it at 6 3/4 of an inch wide, and then you could do 6 inches tall. Sorry, I put lotion on, so now I'm all greasy here. To get a size that would be conducive to put a gift card in there. So I'm going to say that again as we're doing it, so it makes sense. Today we're going to use a full sheet of 12 by 12 paper. Now, for my ladies that received this little goodie pack from me, this is all usable real estate, meaning fussy cut out the things or get a punch on them, punch them out, right? And use them on cards. And when you send this to a friend, they may do that. They may repurpose. Whoever does that. Now this has patterns, so I want you to think about that when you do your scoring. I want this to be on my outside of my card, this to be my inside, and my fold down. So this is a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and we need to make it fold in on itself like a trifold. So we're going to divide the 12 by 12 by 3, giving you 4 inches a panel. Okay? So I'm just going to score lightly. I don't want to do it too hard. Let me flip this out. And we're going to go to 8. I know, I'm giving you math today. But I just want you to understand the process so you can do this in any size you want. Now I'm going to do a quarter turn, and I'm going to score all the way across the bottom at 3 inches. Now, depending on how tall you want it, that's going to determine your length. So, if, you know, my width is 12, I could have cut this down. You know, if I only wanted a little lip for my pockets, I could have cut it down or whatever. Just play with your measurements, see what you need. If you need it to fit in an envelope, that's going to be your guide. Okay, so I'm going to fold up. Now the only thing with this is my turtles inside are going to be upside down, but I'm not fussed with it. That's right. I thought I tricked myself, guys. I was folding in on itself. Now, if you got it and it's kind of not laying down flat, you got a couple choices. You could take your bone folder and really just crease the heck out of it. Just crease it down really, really well. Or you could trim just a little bit off that inside panel so that it folds down. But remember, we're gonna have a belly band around it that's gonna kind of hold it in place. So you might just wanna crease it down. Now, I'm gonna open it back up. I'm gonna take the outside corner, and you could score it. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna fold that, make a nice crease. Now this is where your artistic side comes in. You may want to only do one fold down. You might want to fold it back or do something fancy or take a punch to that. I don't know. It's your folio. You do you, boo. Okay. Now, since I'm making these pockets, I'm just going to go ahead and take a circle punch and make some notches in there. They were attacking. All right, so basically we have our folder. Now, isn't that cute? So you have the turtle print, my little fun turtles. Now we're gonna make the belly band. You could totally put more details on this if you did it in just cardstock. Definitely stamp it up like I've done here. You hear what I did there? Stamp it up. The ones that I sent, I made a pocket on the inside so that I could put some extra goodies. And then let me hold it. Some examples of things I put in there: cut up paper, embossed paper, a little bookmark with our in colors. And then on our tags were all little gems. So for the turtle one, I have a strip of, I think this is, yeah, a 1-inch strip of designer series paper from that pack. I liked it because it complements the colors in the paper, but my print, the one I chose to use, had all little musical notes. They're playing musical instruments, and the paper was yellow, little, musical notes on there. So it went. It was cute. I was feeling it. So I fussy cut out a little dancing turtle, and I punched out some hexagons. To make a belly band, you just want a strip of paper that's about 3 times the size of the width of your project. And you're literally just going to fold it around and then secure it like a band. Don't make it too tight, because remember, it's going to be cutting on and off, so you want a little bit of wiggle room. But you want it tight enough that it's going to stay on there. I could have made that just a tiny bit tighter, but I think it'll be okay. Once I stuff this, that's another thing to remember. If you really stuff this full of whatever you're putting in it, you might want that little extra give as well. Now, I have a little focal point here. And what I did was I punched 2 of the same size, but I want it backed. So I'm going to cut with my scissors my back accent piece in half. And you've seen me do this before. Let me get my stamp on there. Now I'm going to use the retired set that goes with the Punch Heartfelt Hellos because I just wanted a nice hello on there. So I'm happy to report, other than one pack of gems, my product shares are packaged and ready to go. And I'm waiting patiently for my last pack of gems. I got a pack of them, like they didn't short me or anything. But they came and they were all like half off the card. Let me see if I have it here. Quality. I don't know where they are. So it irritated me that they weren't, yeah, I don't know where I put it. Anyway, they were like all falling off the thing. So I was like, well, I'm not going to give someone gems that are not totally sticky or something, you know what I mean? So I'm not like that, guys. I'm gonna take the hit and order another pack. I'll save them, I'll use them, but when you order a product share from me, I'm gonna make sure it's all good quality. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I used the cardstock for the for one of my paper packs, and so it's like the ink needs time to dry and I have to be so careful, otherwise I'm going to smush it everywhere. And we all know what's going to happen, right? I'm going to smush it somewhere because this is my life, but I'm going to try real hard. I was like, you know what? It was there. I was here. I just punched it. What are you going to do? I'm so scared right now. Oh. Have to get better, guys. I mean, I'm getting through my mountain of work, so I'm not just in bed anymore, but I have to get ready for this weekend. We have our in-person. It's going to be a huge group. I'm very excited. You know what I'm saying? What is that? I don't know what that is, but we're not going to touch it. All right, so I'm going to put some glue. Now be very careful, and if you get nervous about this step, take it off the project to glue your focal point on, okay? Because if that glue smushes out, you're not going to be able to slide your belly band, which looks like I did okay. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Now I'm gonna take my little turtle guy. I'm gonna attach him to the edge. I thought, how cute would this be? Love. And I took myself off this month, and I'm glad I did because I am a hot mess express. But next month I'll go back on. And I can send this to one of my bestie of the month, right? So super cute. Now, I have some of those cute hexagon gems. And we gotta bling it up. Look at how cute this is. When I first saw this set, I was like, it's really kiddish. You know, I don't have any little kids in my life right now, and so I wasn't initially feeling the vibes. Let's see over here. But I don't know, the more that I play with it, my inner child says yes. You know what I'm saying? It says, I just need this cuteness in my life, and what was I thinking? That's what it says. So that is that right there. What do we think? Is that not adorable? Would you be excited to get this? I would. I think that's so cool. Like a whole bunch of goodies in there. And then you get to use them. And even just this in itself, that's a whole piece of 12 by 12 DSP that you can cut out and create with. So I'm a fan. Let me know what you think. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Karen. How are you? How you guys doing? I know, I should go to the doctor's, Pam, but I have not. I have not because I think I probably did. Oh, look what I did. I think I probably did need antibiotics, to be truthful. But I don't want to take antibiotics because it really hits my kidneys hard. And since I know what it is, I'm trying to fight through it. And I am, but it just takes way too long. Way too long. You know, what are you gonna do? But no worries, I'll get through it. I will get through it. So that's what I have for us today. Let me flip up. Close your eyes. Okay, there we go. We should be good to go. Don't worry, I'm getting through it. I'm very stubborn. And that's all there is to that. So, I was like, you know what? I ain't doing it. I'm just going to struggle bust through it. And as long as all my numbers are okay, we're just going to get through it. So, it'll be fine. What else? What else? I have, another 6x6 layout for us on Friday. Think circles, because we're doing circles. Now ask me this, do I have any of the circle stamp sets that are, you know, just came out? No, but I'm still doing circles. I was like, I really wanted that circle set. I thought it was so cute, had great sayings, and you know, you could use a lot of ways. They're sold out. And I was like, oh, should I wait for this layout and do it when it's available? And I just decided, no, ain't nobody got time to wait. We'll just use it. And also, I saw Sherry mentioned about the washi tape and the extraordinary, I don't remember what the set's called, but the set that can coordinate with it. Yes, you can use the dies to cut the washi tape out. Look how thick this is. That is a fat thing of washi tape. And so I will, you know what, we'll use that set on Friday with our circles and we will do some of that, okay? So you can see how awesome this is. We will put it on acetate. We will also put it on cardstock so you can see the difference. All right, so we'll do all the things. I think I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to give my throat a rest and get on with my evening. But I love you guys. I appreciate you for spending some time with me, and I'll see you on Friday. Mwah.